current trail master plan specific to the decommissioning, realignment, and construction of new trails. There's been a little bit of discussion of decommissioning trails. In the plan, CME earmarks multiple miles of trails to be closed and returned to their natural state. The IMBA and the U.S. Forest Service guidelines for sustainable trail design recommend closure and rerouting of trails for a variety of reasons, including grades that are too steep, flood-prone areas, and avoidance of sensitive habitats. As CME engineers continue their analysis of a sustainable bike trail in Watchung Reservation, we trust this analysis will include a detailed plan of the existing trails selected for closure. This practice of closing bad trails and replacing or rerouting them with sustainable ones is standard practice at JORBA and at all successful trail networks. In fact, I believe when all the unsustainable trails at Watchung are closed and you add in a new bike trail, net you'll have little to no gain of total trail miles. But what you will have is a much healthier and more environmentally sound trail network. And I think everyone on both sides of the aisle is looking to have that. A critical reality of sustainable trail network is that all trails, no matter how well maintained they are, they have a sustainable life. They have to be closed and returned to a natural state. Many miles in trails at Watchung right now have passed their usable life. People have said they're in bad shape. Some of them cannot be resuscitated. Opposing new trails at Watchung goes against the entire concept of creating a thriving ecosystem. Trails past their serviceable life should be closed, and new trails should be created to maintain an enjoyable trail network. If you close trails and don't replace them with new ones, eventually you're going to have no trails, and I don't think anyone wants that. The current staff and volunteer steward crew at Watchung is overwhelmed by the needs of the current 45-mile trail network. However, welcoming JORBA's well-trained, well-established volunteer maintenance crew affords you a resource that is proven invaluable in relieving the labor burden and the maintenance budgets of trail networks throughout New Jersey. One thing we can all agree on is that the network of sustainably built trails is critical to ensuring the future health of Watchung Reservation. CME understands this, and I'm encouraged that it's a recurring theme in their master trail plan. So what does it mean to be a sustainable trail? I mean, a couple of 4 points. One, it shouldn't have ruts. Ruts are dangerous, they're unsightly, and they're sources of continual erosion. They also act as carriers for the spread of invasive species. When it rains and floods, the seeds are carried down those trails and can plant themselves in new areas. A sustainable trail will have minimal erosion because it's built with a proper slope, it's built with grade reversals, it's got outslope and other water management features that have minimal soil and sediment displacement. A sustainable trail avoids sensitive ecosystems. Choosing a route that avoids areas sensitive to human traffic protects habitats for resident plants and animals. And the most important thing is that a sustainable trail has strong maintenance resources. If you add the bike user group, the JORBA crew, to the reservation, it ensures this trail network will have the man and woman power resources it needs to be maintained regularly. I've heard many objectors to the bike trails claim that more studies and more research needs to be done. Such studies would prove to be redundant. Over the past few decades, hundreds if not thousands of studies and tests have been performed by government agencies, universities, and private organizations. The result of these studies have yielded universally accepted trail building and maintenance procedures. We know a lot more now than we knew when the current trails at Watchung were built. The Trails Master Plan already includes a detailed environmental assessment of both the impacts and suitability of the reservation for bikes. This includes inventory analysis of existing habitats, soils, and geologic features. The criteria for creating a sustainable trail network for all user groups has already been met at Watchung Reservation. At this stage, the devil is really in the details. We hope CME can focus on precise routing and creation of sustainable trail network. This happens inch by inch with boots on the ground and with qualified environmental engineers. We are optimistic that CME can set the guidelines for development of a healthy trail network that all user groups can take pride and ownership in. If you remember,
Thank you.
one thing I say,
your time is up, I'm sorry.